Hi everyone, it's Jason here from Just Pure, and I'm fighting fit again this week, you'll be pleased to hear, and I'm ready to film my second video in the very small series of how to interpret your limited company accounts. Now, if you saw the last clip in the series, I talked about FRS 102 accounts, and just for balance, I'm today going to talk about FRS 105 accounts. So this is how to interpret your FRS 105 accounts, which are called micro entity company accounts. You may well find that your accountant has prepared accounts in this format for you, and if so, I just want to quickly talk you through how to interpret them. Now, my name's Jason Blackman. I've had my own accountancy practice since 2001. And if you'd like to contact me about anything at all, be it tax, payroll, VAT, bookkeeping, accounts, etc., then please visit my website, which is accountantlewis.co.uk. I'll also put the link in the description. More than happy to help you out with any aspect of accountancy at all. And today, as I say, I want to talk you through micro entity company FRS 105 accounts. So I've just prepared them, so I'm going to click on View. And pretty much like before, we'll get the cover sheet, which shows you the company registration number, the company number, annual report and unaudited accounts for the period in question. So that's always the first page. And then we've got the typical contents page. So we've got the company information, director's report, income statement, statement of financial position and detailed income statement, which we'll see in a second. Company information, very short, but it'll just have the basics for the company on, who the director is and the company number. We've then got the director's report. Again, I won't talk you through every single word on this page. I know clients often find it a bit boring. But basically, the director presents his or her report and accounts for the period, who held the office, the statement of the director's responsibilities. I think I struggled saying that last time. But it's very similar to last time's FRS 102 accounts. It just basically tells you what your responsibilities are as a director. And small company provisions. This report has been prepared in accordance with the special provisions relating to small companies, and normally your accountant would get you to sign your accounts right there. And the next page is the income statement. This is what we sometimes call the profit and loss account, which basically shows your turnover, which is your sales. In this case, we've had a little bit of other income as well, and we've got the other charges, so the expenses, which has resulted in a small loss. So hopefully normally this would be a profit, in this case it's a loss. And then we've got the statement of financial position, which again is often referred to as the balance sheet. And this is a list of all the current balances. Or when I say current, I mean as at the time that your accounts were prepared to. So in this case, it's 31st of March 2020. And it's just a listing of all the sort of the balances on the accounts as at that date. So we normally have fixed assets on here. We've got current assets, we've got creditors, etc. So the balance sheet, the statement of financial position I should say, will always balance correctly. In this case the balancing figure is 4760, as you'll see, so the company's not in a very good position. Normally that would be a plus figure on your accounts. So we just got a few notes after those figures: the statutory information, the average number of employees, and the usual sort of accountancy text that exists in limited company accounts, but in this case, as you can see here, micro entity accounts. Approved by the board, whoever the director is, and once again the company registration number. And then we've got this final page, which as you can see does not form part of the statutory account. So this is more for the client's record really, or the client's information. This is probably the sheet, the piece of paper that's going to be most useful to the client. So it's a really detailed breakdown of the sort of profit and loss we saw earlier. So we've got the sales, we've got the other operating income as we saw, and then the expenses. But in this case, they're broken down completely. You've got a complete detailed breakdown of the expenses and resulting in the loss. And that is the last page. So as you can see, micro entity accounts are a little bit shorter than FRS 102 accounts. And as I say, your accountant will often prepare accounts in this format for you to be submitted to Companies House. It just means that a lot less information is submitted to Companies House, which is often preferable for the client. So I hope that's helped. As I say, my name's Jason Blackman. I run a practice called Just Pure. If you'd like to contact me, my website is accountantlewis.co.uk. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel, as every Friday I upload a new clip for limited companies. I've also created a playlist, as you'll see on my channel, but if you can't see the playlist or access it, then just look at all my red videos on the channel. They all relate to limited companies. So, hope that's helpful, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next week.